is supposed to be animal related, but I could not find any videos that were animal related, so I just decided to do some book reading. So about that. So we're gonna read Farmer Boy. I love this book, it's awesome, and the bad thing is I already started it. I'm already over halfway through the book, and I know it's just confusing, but I'm gonna read it to you. Already halfway through the book, and I'm gonna read it to you, and yep. So this would usually be on a Wednesday video, but since I have no subject for animals right now, I'll be reading this book to you. And so sorry I did not do a Monday video yesterday because I wasn't feeling too well, so also I was busy all day. Like out and about. So let's start reading. So it's down a long road through the woods, a little boy trudged to school with his big brother Royal and his two sisters Olivia, Jane, and Alice. Almanazo. I'm just going to call it Amazon, because I really don't know this word. It's Almanazo. I don't know. So I'm just going to call it Amazon. Was the youngest of all, and this was his first going to school. All right. Okay, so let's see. After supper, Amazon took a plate of scraps. Whoops. Alice was taking out of the oven. It smelled so good that he broke a little piece of the corner. Then Alice cut a slice to hide the broken place, and then they ate 2 more slices with the last of ice cream. I can make more ice cream, Alice said. Olivia Jane was upstairs and Amazon said, let's go into the parlor. They tiptoed in without making a sound. The light was dim because the blinds were down. But the parlor was beautiful. The wallpaper was white and gold and the carpet of Mother's best weaving, almost too fine to step on. The center table was marble topped and it held the tall parlor lamp, all the white and gold china, and pink painted roses. Sorry guys, I forgot the period there. Beside it lay the photograph album with the covers of Red Velvet and Mother of Pearl. All around the walls stood Solian, horse chairs, and George Washington pictures looked sternly from its frame between the windows. Alice hitched up to her hoops behind and sat on the sofa. The slippery hair cloth slid her right off onto the floor. She didn't dare laugh out loud for fear Olivia Jane would hear. She sat on the sofa again and slid off again. Then Amazon slid off a chair with company came and they had to sit in the parlor. They kept themselves in the slippery chairs by pushing their toes against the floor, but now they could let go and slide. They slid off the sofa and the chairs till Alice was giggling so hard they didn't dare slide anymore. Then they looked at the shells and the coral and the china fingers on the knot. They didn't touch anything. They looked till they heard Olivia Jane coming downstairs. Then they ran tiptoe out of the paper lore and shut the door without a sound. Olivia Jane didn't catch them. It seemed that a week would last forever, but suddenly it was gone. The morning at the breakfast, Olivia Jane said, Father and Mother will be here tomorrow. They all stopped eating. The garden had not been weeded. The peas and beans had not been picked, so the vines were ripening too soon. The hen house had not been whitewashed. This house is a sight, Olivia Jane said, and we must turn today. But what am I going to tell Mother? All the sugar is gone. And that is it. I'm so sorry this was a very boring video. I hope the story was interesting to you, although I only read 2 pages. But, yeah, that's basically it. We will continue this book and till we finish it every Wednesday. So that's just a new thing that we're going to do. All Alright guys, and that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe, probably not. But thanks for watching, and I'm so sorry this video was incredibly boring. Thanks for watching. Bye!